Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'd like to welcome you to this video's intro, in which I will be telling you about my most recent vacation to the UAE. I'm currently making this voiceover at 1:30 in the morning, but let's put that behind us. I'd first like to thank my cat, Jason Statham, for making such a wonderful intro for all of you. I'd also like to thank my aunt for buying me this microphone that I'm using right now. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. The flight from where I live to the UAE is only about an hour long. An hour and 10 minutes, perhaps. Despite the flight being so short, we still got snacks, along with some oranges. I'd also like to add that there was one flight attendant who was responsible for making the English announcements. She had quite a nice voice. That is all. At last we had arrived in the UAE. We had landed safely, and our first stop was to my mother's aunt's house, where we would stay a few nights before leaving once again to go somewhere else. My mother's aunt had quite a beautiful house, full of greenery and flowers, and a pool, and cats. But alas, we weren't to stay too long, for we'd soon go to my father's uncle's house, where he bought us some jack potatoes, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Very, very nice. Lots of cheese and beans. Delicious.
Anyone else?
Yes, please.
Adam, what are you eating? You're not eating?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't want to go to Motion Gate?
What?
Yeah. I said Adam doesn't like Motion Gate.
Hey,
Motion Gate, what's that?
if he actually told you that, he's lying. I do like Motion Gate.
Okay.
And my favorite ride is the Madagascar roller coaster.
Oh, the new one, yeah, the new one. Yeah. Okay.
Really, I love it. And also,
He also bought us lots and lots of chocolates, which I also thoroughly enjoyed. Very luxurious, especially the white hearts. Just letting you know, they were the best. But now, dear ladies and gentlemen, it was time to meet up with a certain old friend, who I hadn't seen in quite a while. We hadn't seen in quite a while. My father, my auntie, and myself had the privilege of driving over to his abode and picking him up. There he is now, my uncle, JC, water bottle in hand, mask on his face.
The man of the hour.
Truly, truly a sight to see.
Walaikum salam. Lived here for 10 years. You see that? We're at MOE.
And that we were. We were at Mall of the Emirates.
Father and the uncle.
My father, my uncle, my auntie, and myself.
And the cousin.
We decided to go since my siblings, along with my father's uncle, were
My
meant to go
dad's
to the
cousin
movies.
then.
Long story short, we got to spend time together, the four of us, in the mall, walking around, trying to decide on what to do, not really doing much, except maybe finding this picture of a man that looked just like my sister, with her new haircut. Forgive me. But I suppose boredom is what must have inspired this.
Officer, you have to understand. I drop-kicked that child in self-defense.
The following is a video I took solely to show one of my friends. Thank you. I don't watch Demon Slayer, but I'm sure you can tell by the thumbnail that I'm one of those people who started watching Skate the Infinity and has not yet moved on. Also, try putting an anime poster in front of me. I dare you. I will take a picture and send it to said friend, because what else can I do with my life? I low-key thought Banksy was a rapper the first 5 minutes my father started talking about him. He is not. He is a graffiti artist. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of part 1, my ad. I've been thinking of making these videos short and sweet, so 5-ish minutes, I suppose, maybe over. But I hope you enjoyed this one. I will be coming with a few more soon, once I get the time to edit, since I need to get on with work. But I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe and healthy. Goodbye for now.
Stay with me. 真夜中のドアを叩き帰らないでと泣いた